Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. And happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Let's begin. First up, multiple crews fight a large fire in Twin Mountain. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Ray Brewer.
Overnight, the Grand View on Route 3 in Twin Mountain burned to the ground.
It used to be a hotel or a motel and a restaurant back many years ago.
Built in 1890, flames were spotted by a passing trucker around 11:30 Sunday night. When firefighters arrived, fire was coming out of the upper floors of the 12,000 square foot building. And at this point, they're calling it suspicious.
Because of the nature of the building, it's been abandoned for some time. We just were exterior only.
The fire went to a second alarm, firefighters concentrating on keeping it from spreading.
We are definitely concerned about buildings around it, seeing that it was really kind of dilapidated in nature.
I could start to smell an odor, and I was trying to figure out where it was coming from. Couldn't figure it out, and then I saw the fire truck show up.
Justin Venus says the quick response by firefighters allayed some of his concerns about the fire spreading. Still,
I woke my wife up out of bed because, it's pretty close, so I figured she should be up in case something were to go wrong.
The fire chief says they did have one problem in fighting the fire, a water main break up the road, forcing them to shuttle water. That break also shutting off water to part of the town. The fire chief says they have a couple of leads they're following up on, and the state fire marshal's office is assisting in the investigation. In Twin Mountain, Ray Brewer, WMUR News. Okay, and there you go on that video and that report.
Senator Elizabeth Warren announced Presidential Exploratory Committee. Senator Elizabeth Warren announced Monday morning that she is formally establishing a Presidential Campaign Exploratory Committee. Warren made the announcement in an email to supporters with an accompanying video message posted online. New Hampshire Trump supporters decided not to challenge NHGOP's naturality bylaw. Two of President Donald Trump's longtime key supporters in New Hampshire have decided not to push forward with a proposal to change the state's party's bylaw to require party officers to endorse a sitting president who may be challenged in the first-in-the-nation primary. Dog nearly attacked by coyotes in Litchfield. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
A scary morning for one family in Litchfield when two coyotes tried to attack their dog, and it was all caught on camera. Doug Anderson says he let both of his dogs out in the yard around 8 this morning. One came back inside, but 3-year-old Harley stayed outside, and when she was alone, two coyotes came running out of the woods. Thankfully, Harley ran inside just in time, and she is going to be okay.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Scary things. Luckily, she will be okay. 3 Men arrested after allegedly shooting at homes in Claremont. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Three people are facing felony charges after police say they were involved in random shootings around Claremont. Officials say these three men approached a restaurant worker and showed a firearm. After leaving the restaurant, police received several reports of shots fired nearby. Officials say bullets hit at least 2 homes in the area of Chestnut Street, but no one was hurt. State police were able to track down the suspects in Newport. The three are scheduled to appear in court later on today.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And let's take a look at your U.S. stock market and see how your U.S. stock market closed for this evening on your New Year's Eve. And here's a look at your U.S. stock market right here. As you see, your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your Nasdaq closed in the green and went up. S&P 500 closed in the green and went up. Gold closed in the green and went up. Oil closed in the green and went up. U.S. 10-year closed in the red and went down. Euro/USD closed in the red and went down. And VX closed in the red and went down. U.S. stocks post worst year in a decade as the S&P 500 falls more than 6% in 2018. Wall Street concluded a tumultuous 2018 on Monday as the major stock indexes posted their worst yearly performances since the financial crisis. Democrats' plan to end government shutdown don't include new funding for border wall. House Democrats have prepared 2 bills aimed at ending the potential government shutdown, according to Democrat House aides, but neither is expected to include any new money for President Trump's border wall. The bills will be made public Monday afternoon, and House Democrats hope to vote on them by Thursday. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, everyone. I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast, and have a wonderful New Year's Eve, everyone, and be safe tonight. Goodbye, everyone.